Mic check. I don't have a mic. Wait, I got a mic over there. It's okay. Yeah, it's what it is. But yeah, what's up, guys? This is John Sanders here with Limitless Hoops. And yes, as I see in the comment section, Dame got traded. All right, so it's what everyone wanted. I think, except for like maybe the Portlandites, but even like the Portland people were like, "Dude, just let Dame go. We're not gonna be good." But the funny thing is that both these places have been the same kind of place ever, and what I'm saying is, besides like let's say Minnesota and Utah, these are places that are like decent places to live. It's just that no one wants to move there. So for the NBA guys, they're like, I don't know if I like that place. So like Dame is always trying to get more teammates. Giannis trying to get more teammates, but Giannis and them, they want it. But that's maybe because like Chicago's kind of close to Milwaukee. I don't know. But they've always been notorious for the places that no one wants to go. And now Dame gets traded, and he said, if I get traded to another team, I'm going to ask for a trade elsewhere. I don't think he's asking for a trade now. He ain't asking for a trade now because not only is he teamed up with a freak, right? Giannis, all right? Giannis is now gonna be happy enough to stay, so it's gonna happen. All right? But he's teamed up with an extremely hardworking individual who cares. That's all he wanted. That was why he asked to go to the Miami Heat. There are many NBA players, probably like 80% of NBA players, who would not want to play for the Miami Heat. Because basically the Miami Heat are like 50 All-Stars. It's like, you're going to come in here and we're going to just work you to death and we're going to make sure that you're as best as you can be. And look, most people are not like that. And money does not change your work ethic that much. I mean, it just doesn't, right? So there are hard workers and there are not. So it's like the same people that you see in high school, the same percentages. Those percentages are going on in the NBA, maybe to a different level because they're adults. Of course, they're going to shoot like at least 100 shots every now and then, right? But they're not going to be like, and they won't be like going to this, like maybe they do sleepovers the night before games in different ways though. But yes, they won't be as immature, I would think, as like a seventh grader. But overall, relatively speaking, there are just as many hard workers as there are in 7th grade basketball, 3rd grade basketball, and the college, high school, and the professional ranks. And the hard workers want to be next to each other. And this is the idea. I mean, the second most ideal situation for Damian Lillard. He can't be on the Heat. That's not what they wanted. They couldn't get trade assets, but he can play with Giannis. I don't know where they're going to go from there. Chris Middleton wasn't included in the trade, was he? So they still have Chris Middleton? Oh, that's crazy. Anyways, what's up, Yusuf? I see Kieran Declan Louth in the comment section. I see Teo Trujillo, what up? I see Nick Suave. All right, but either way. All right, Damian Giannis might win the championship. No, I don't think that they will. Because included in this trade was Nikolai Yosef, whatever his name is. Nerf Chiefs. I don't know his name, but he is going to the Phoenix Suns. That guy is really good. That guy's like an all-star. And I mean the only like thing really stopping KD is getting injured, and now Nurses, whatever his name is, he will guard all the big guys, so KD doesn't have to do that. So he saves him there. Also, he gets offensive rebounds. So you're telling me that KD's gonna get 2 shots per possession? What kind of world is that? Dude, I think, as a Lakers fan, as an admitted Lakers fan, and the Lakers have improved so much. Great offseason, maybe the best offseason besides these guys. Dude, the Suns are gonna win it all. And they don't have Kyrie to hold them back. Okay, Devin Booker's not Kyrie Irving. All right, he's gonna tank it seriously. But I don't know. Let me know who you guys think is going to win it all. We'll talk more about this later. But let's get to the point of doing the actual show. Where are we started? We have the quote of the day. The quote of the day today. And again, we're choosing from this book right here, the Limitless Hoops book. It is the roadmap. It's the roadmap to get you to where you want to go. All right, we're here in Colorado. We're trying to get Colorado to go up. And we're telling you what to do every single step of the way. All right? No one does that, not even school, okay? Like, think about this. If this were school, this would be equivalent to this. All right, guys, we have science class, we have math class, and we have blah, blah, blah. And then you're like, great. Now, are we just gonna teach me a whole bunch of stuff? We're like, no. We're gonna tell you the answers on the test. And then we're gonna give you a test. Then we're gonna tell you the answers again. And we're gonna give the answers to you. And then you gotta take the test afterwards. Only difference is the test is the games, right? So what? I mean, we're not just telling you we're not letting you absolutely cheat. So it's going to be kind of hard because you have to actually go out there and do what you learned. But as far as the answers go, we're not being ambiguous about it. We're not being like, okay, learn 18 things about George Washington and then tell us this random thing. No, we are telling you exactly what to do. Like word for word, drill for drill, what to do. Now, I'm not saying that that's the easiest thing in the world, because it's going to be hard to do those things, right? I can't just tell you climb Mount Everest and you're like, that's easy enough, go in that direction. No, it's going to be kind of hard, right? But that's what we're doing, so make sure that you follow it. And don't forget this quote of the day, speaking of Mount Everest: nothing ventured, nothing gained. All right, nothing ventured, nothing gained. That means if you don't go out there and just try for the NBA, I mean, you won't gain anything in life. Or just go outside of your comfort zone, leave the state and go travel, things like that. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. It goes along those lines. All right? If you don't try, adventure, being adventurous, right? If you don't try to explore this life and explore your own potentials, you're not going to get what you should out of life. You're not going to gain anything out of life. That's what that quote means. You can take it for what it is, or take it for you can take the basketball angle of it, but it applies to both. And I think that it's an amazing quote. All right, nothing ventured, nothing gained. That's the four-word quote of the day. Anyone showing up to other workouts of that, make sure that you know this quote of the day, so that you don't have to do push-ups. And if you're an elementary school kid, we'll make you do 4 push-ups. 5th through 8th grade, you have to do 8. 9th through 12th grade, you have to do 12. If you don't know the quote, we just like the quotes. It's fun, and also you need to do push-ups, dude. All right, moving on. We got our itinerary for the day. All right, itinerary. We got 101 hurdles for losers in the future, King's Drill, Chair Duo, Extended Monoginobili Layups, Athletic Finish, Ladders to Sidestep Series. For high school, and the stuff that we did in the past, 101 no stills, no blocks, make 15 threes in 3 minutes, line jumps to shots, tap series, 21 by 3 jumps, and quick ball touches. Now for the stuff that we're doing tonight, how you can find it out. You don't only have to watch this show. You can watch the show. I love you guys watching the show, but you can actually go to our website and find the drills yourself. Okay, so this is how you get there. I saved it for that. And if you got there, so we're trying to get alley-oops, then wall passes, deflect to layups, zigzag sprint D, anchor layups, point blank layups. But you might be like, well, what are wall passes? I don't get it. I mean, am I passing a wall to somebody? No, that's not what wall passes are. All right, you go to our website, Limitless Hoops. And then you go to the side, so you open up the little side panel, right? Then you can scroll down to where it says curriculum. That's that big word right there. Curriculum basically means school, all right? And then you want to click on not challenges, which is a great section, not the homework section, which keeps all your homework in it. But this will be the drill demos. On the drill demo page, you just scroll down. You can type in any drill that you want, or just scroll down. And you can see all the drills in alphabetical order. Now, the drill that I just said was, what drill did I just say? I know deflect to layups was on there. Oh, wall passes. You just type in either wall or passes, and then it just pulls it up. Wall, 4 tap dribbles, and if it's highlighted like this, that means that there's a video of it. All right, so let's check out that video. These are wall passes right here, and let's check it out. There you go. So you pass the ball with the right hand only, 5 times, 10 times, whatever I tell you to, and then left hand only. Make sure that you're twisting your feet. You don't want to step with your feet. Twist your upper part of your body. So you're twisting your feet and your upper part of your body. You can go left hand, go right hand, okay? Just like these accomplished people. Then you're going to go both hands as well. Boom, back and forth, both hands. Maybe 10 times, maybe 20 times, whatever. Then after that, you go behind your back. And when you want to aim for the smallest part of the wall, aim for that, all right, so that you can be as accurate as possible. Aim with your pinky if you're going behind your back, by the way. All right. Now for the next one, because again, there's more than one drill. All right. You can now type in deflect to layup. All right. So for deflect to layup, you can see what that is, and you want to try to actually post these drills online. Now, if you have deflect to layup, maybe you can get your parents to help you out. But this is what we're doing. Be prepared for it. You have your ball side foot up. You're looking straight ahead. Try to tip the ball out and then go for a layup. Notice that it seems so simple for these guys, but they're missing it. All right. Now he was way too close. You want to see it. You want to test yourself by getting a little further away from the line of the ball to kind of tempt them into throwing it, so you can see if you can jet off and try to coordinatingly catch that ball. All right. Other things that we're doing, because I definitely forgot the list. We got zigzag sprint D. I think I'll show you that one and we'll leave the rest because alley-oops are pretty simple. Point blank layups are just shooting layups over and over and over and over again. But zigzag anchor layups are just picking the ball up and then shooting them. But zigzag sprint D is pretty difficult. All right, so let's watch zigzag sprint D. Type in zig, and then you got the zigzag sprint D right. Oh, I'm not on the page anymore. I got you. All right, but you can watch it right here. So zigzag sprint D. Look at it right there. You got that. Click on it. Opens it up, and one person walks with the basketball in a zigzag pattern. Other person will tap the ball and then try to turn and sprint. See, he didn't get far enough. So I think I got mad at them right there, and I was like, switch, he can do it. All right. So he's going to be right there, and he'll sprint and try to sprint beyond him. Now, the person isn't usually running during the game because they have a ball in their hand. They will be dribbling. And if you can't sprint faster than someone dribbling, you have issues. You want to cut them off completely. All right. Karen, again, is the best person in the program at doing this, but we are slowly getting a few extra people kind of trying to get close. Declan being the biggest one. So make sure that you guys understand this drill, and when we get this drill, whoever can do it can be the guarding the ball. And if you can slow down the ball handler to just make sure that the ball handler doesn't go for point blank fast breaks, and you can slow them down to where all the defense is there, you've changed the game. Because usually in games, those people, our opponent, they will score 20 to 30 to even 40 points off fast breaks alone. All right, the points that they get in their actual offense, extremely low. All right, Bucks are a whole new team now. They are problem child edits. They really, really are. All right, we'll see where they end up by the end of the season, though, because they might make some trades. You never know, right? But we will definitely see. All right, who's doing the homework? Is anyone doing homework out there? Anybody doing homework? Is anyone doing homework? We got a hammy workout. Did you hurt your hammy? Did your hammy hurt, dude? Form shots, floaters, ambidextrous free throws. I like how you're trying the ambidextrous free throws. I like that one a lot, especially for just like a training one. Yusuf again working out. Yo, seriously, that's really cool. Not even a part of our program, he's still working out, but we would love for you to join us. Joey, triple cross repeat. Great job, Joey. Karen and Declan Louth right there. I see you guys. Triple cross repeat. Seems to be a favorite. I like that one because it teaches you how to dribble low, but try to dribble low. All right? Not just behind your back and between your legs, which are great, but the low crossover. And I noticed with last video, Kieran wasn't leaning from side to side. Don't forget that part. To lean from side to side because you have to juke the defense, and the defense oftentimes looks at your middle of your chest when trying to guard you. But if you're moving that middle of your chest, that's when you can really, really juke people. So great job with the homework, everybody. Let's watch the story of the day. I have come to accept life as a process, and I'm satisfied that in my ever-going process, I am constantly discovering, expanding, finding the cause of my ignorance, in sport and especially in life. Yeah, that one's pretty deep, dude. I was just talking to someone today about the fact that I'm never wrong. And she's like, oh, you're not one of those people, are you? And I'm like, actually, not quite. But oftentimes I am right. And why am I right, though? I'm right because of two reasons. All right, the smaller reason, the cheating reason is when people ask me questions, if it's something that I don't know, I just won't say anything. I'm like, I don't know. I'm willing to admit that I don't know. So, am I wrong? No, because I don't know. So you can't get mad at me for always being right if I'm just going to be like, nah, I don't know. If you ask me what my name is, I'm gonna be like, I know that, maybe, as far as I know, right? And then the second reason is, I'm willing to change my answer to the right answer, because you're allowed to do that in life. You can't do that on tests. You can't like take a test and be like, oh no, I actually meant B. Now that I know that it's B, I actually meant B. All right, you can't do that on tests, but you can do that in life. A lot of people just don't do it. They'll argue their point to the point of like tears, and they'll be like, no, I'm right. And once they find out that they're wrong, they'll make up new reasons why they're right, and they'll just like lie. And it's really weird to me, but if someone tells me something better, I'll be like, dude, that's a good way to think of that. So I end up always being right? So with this quote, it says, I have come to accept life as a process, right? Just like the process over in Philadelphia, right? It's a process. It's not just an all-in-one thing. It's going to be a step by step by step. And I'm satisfied that in my ever-going process, I am constantly discovering, expanding, and finding the cause of my ignorance. All right? Ignorance is like stupidity. It's like lack of knowledge. Not really stupidity, but lack of knowledge. And if you can constantly discover the cause of your lack of knowledge. Be like, wait, why don't I know this? Oh, it's because coaches don't teach it. Or it's because of this. Or I haven't opened the book, right? Why don't I know it? That's a great thing. And if you're expanding your knowledge from there, you're constantly expanding it. Well, after a while, you're going to know a lot of stuff where it's like, I'm not satisfied with what I know right now. I want to know more. You're always going to be smarter, right? So, and then, again, you have to find the cause for your ignorance, all right? And if you do that in sport and in life, especially in life, you got something special in your hands where now you've built your own culture, right? So listen to it one more time. I have come to accept life as a process, and am satisfied that in my ever-going process, I am constantly discovering, expanding, finding the cause of my ignorance in sport and especially in life. I think it's a great saying. Thank you for blessing us with that quote, whoever came up with it, you motivating force of nature. All right, we really, really do appreciate it. I'm going to do the trivia question hella early today. So early. I mean, just to switch things up so you guys can join the show earlier. Whoever gets the trivia question right wins for the point for the day. Whoever gets the most points by the end of the month wins a coin. All right, so try to win. We like the trivia question because of these things. We like the trivia question because of these things. These things right here are all the things that have made up the NBA. Now, on our new page, if you go to our website on Limitless Hoops, it's not just a whole bunch like list of things. It's not just a big list of things anymore. All right, because now I learned that people don't want to go through a list. They're not going to click on all these things. I've learned enough to understand that you're not going to go through this list. So I put it on our website, Limitless Hoops, and I put it in, I believe it's the challenge section. So under curriculum, you click on challenges. And then from the challenge list, all right, you want to scroll down to the endeavors, okay? And there's a lot of big words going on here, all right? But under endeavors, it says the history of hoops. Right here, if you click on that, it doesn't have the list. There isn't a list anymore. You can't see everything anymore. People like that. I've learned people like that. They want to be surprised. So we will show you one of the many things. I've also added new things to the list. All right. This one, for instance, is the legend of Jesus Shuttlesworth came to real life this day. Never lose hope. So it's the big, huge Ray Allen shot in the finals against the Spurs. All right. But if you click on this right here, this will give you another video and another moment. It says whether it's a highlight or whatever, and this one is, look at that, Gavin right there talking about Vince Carter's big dunks. You can go to personality where it talks about like a particular person, like Dr. J. It says a lot of blurb about them, has a little like an icon that will go with them. Isaiah Thomas now on the Dream Team. So this is where we will pick our trivia questions from, but much bigger than the trivia is, this is where you can inspire yourself to make the NBA. If you don't know anything about basketball and don't know the history of it, you're far less likely to be inspired enough to go far, even to know the route or to care about the route. And basically, you're tricking yourself. You know how your parents always say, like, if you play too many video games, you're going to, like, warp your mind. So, like, if you play GTA, you're going to want to go out and murder people, right? Well, while that's a little exaggerative, it isn't a lie. It is not a total lie. It really, really isn't. I mean, I want to say your parents are wrong. You can play video games all day and not be affected. It is not true. Look, if you play video games all day long, you're affected by something. If you watch TV all day long, if you read books all day long, you're affected by that content. If you hang out with a certain set of people all day long, you're affected by them. Show me your friends, I'll show you your future, right? Whatever you put into yourself is what you get out of yourself. So with that said, you can put the NBA into yourself. All right? You can trick your body into loving basketball. Like all the time. So you can watch this stuff and create this like human being. As I said yesterday, the little kid in us all creates the adult version. I didn't make this person that you see before you. It was some stupid 9-year-old named John Sanders. Between the ages of like 5 and like 16, I was created. I wish it were a smarter person that created me and my habits, but no, it was that 5 through 16-year-old. You guys are creating the adult versions of yourself because it is so hard to change as an adult. So why don't you guys put all this stuff here into who you are? All right, show another video. Again, there's so many videos, you just press it right there, and if you watch all these, there will be no old person on earth who can stump you. And in terms of like, well, do you know this about the NBA? And you'd be like, yes, I know Oscar Robertson. Yes, I know this story. Yes, I know about the big, huge like melee fight that the Indiana Pacers had when they were in Detroit and it spilled over into the audience. I know about the Mouse in the Palace. I know about this stuff, and that's the first step, I think, is inspiring yourself enough to want to push yourself to higher and higher levels. And with that said, all right, we got the trivia question today. And the trivia question today is, first one to answer it wins. You'll see your thing up there. You can use Google. You can use whatever you want. Kieran is winning 7-4 to 3-2. That means that Caleb still has a chance to win. All he has to do is win out. Kieran can end it all right here. What's it going to be? I don't know. But the question is this. As a member of Team USA, how many gold medals did Shaquille O'Neal win at the Olympics? Huh? That's the question right there. How many medals? Wait, did I say medals? How many gold medals? How many gold medals? As a member of Team USA, how many gold medals did Shaq win at the Olympics? What's poppin', Taz? Just got done the conference. Hope you did well. 1. We got 1 as the answer. Let me see. Oh, I think that's right. I think that's right. We got 2 as the answer. Let me see. Let me stop it. Let me stop it. Stop the music. Stop the music. Stop the music. Okay, we got some answers right there. Kieran said 1 as well. Taz said 3 as just a guess. All right. So the answer. Let me see. Who do we have here? So Lawrence Maxson. So that would be Austin Maxson. I'm pretty sure he won. And that is his first point of the month. But let me read it. It says, Shaq only won 1 Olympic gold medal. Only 1 Olympic gold medal. Who says only in that regard? Cocky Americans, that's who. This came as a result of Shaq's involvement on Team USA in the 1996 Olympics in Atlanta. While still in college, Shaq was considered for the Dream Team in 1992, but Christian Laettner eventually took that spot because they wanted a more diverse. No, they didn't say it more. They ended it right there. But yes, the answer is 1. And we got Austin Maxson with the answer. Great job, Austin. Winner. Chicken dinner. All right. Anyways, great job. Don't forget that the itinerary for the day, the ones that we didn't go over, didn't go over, is point blank layups. Okay. For point blank layups, basically, I mean, you're just shooting a shot like from dead on, all right, as close as you can possibly get. And we're going to shoot the right-hand ones, we're going to shoot the left-hand ones, all right, but the right-hand ones we shoot for a minute. You see how many shots that you can make against someone else who's going as well. And you want to keep the ball high, keep your hands high, keep everything above your head, and just like get the rebound and shoot as fast as you possibly can. So position yourself correctly so that your feet aren't even moving during these shots. If you want to watch a glimpse of it, you can watch a glimpse of it right here. Again, you can search for it. When it says point blank layups, you just click on it, and then a video of us doing it shows up. All right, so watch the point blank layups. Is it going to come up? Is it going to happen? There we go. So this is this guy versus this guy. You're going to see who can make the most. Try to keep your hands above your head, and then after we do it with the right hand or the strong hand, you can go to the weak hand as well. All right. Wesley's legs should be bent, so he can like react a little bit faster. You want to like shoot like a game type shot. You don't want to be standing straight up and down. But point blank layups are great because we missed so many point blank layups. I missed 2 in my game last night. Point blank layups, dude. You get those in the games, and if you can keep the ball up, you can learn how to make these. I can't tell you how many that no one misses, how many that Taylor misses, how many that Kieran even misses, man. Like learning to shoot point blank layups is big because I think the hardest part about this is the focus of it. Having to focus every single moment, and when you hyper focus for a minute like this, what happens is that it becomes an automatic thing. So it gets in like your system, basically, where you can't lose it anymore. So it becomes a habit, and you want it to become a habit. So shoot these point blank layups with intent, understanding that we have to create these habits. All right, so you get a minute to shoot, see how many that you can make. If you make, I think a good score is like 38 or something like that. That would be good. And then we would go with the left hand as well. All right. Speaking about the other things that we're talking about tonight is the anchor layups. I don't think I have video for that one. Do I have video for that one? I really don't think so, because no one could do it. We filmed that one day for like 10 hours, and we tried to film all the stuff, and no one could do it. What's up, Adrian Carter? Whoever Adrian Carter is. But yes. But for anchor layups, you want to keep your foot close to the basket, the closest foot. You want to reach for the ball, keeping the anchor foot there. You reach down for the ball, and the first thing that you do is put the ball up to above your eyebrow. While you're still low reaching for the ball, you put the ball up to your eyebrow, and then you lock in your feet to step in a little bit closer. Not too close. You still want a wide base. And then you shoot the shot by jumping and twisting. And you end up shooting it underhand, but above your head the entire time. So you need your legs to push the ball up there, just like a real jump shot. And then you sprint to the other one while the other 2 rebounders are getting to the ball, and they are putting the balls back down on the block, or if you happen to be taller, a little bit further than the block. And for the last ones, for alley-oops, we have 5 different ways to go alley-oops. I said 5. I don't know if it's 5. Let's see if it's 5. We have regular alley-oops. I don't think I have a video for that one either. We need all the videos on here, man. All right, but yes, there's one regular alley-oop. We can throw it from the wing or from the elbow where someone runs in, and we throw them an alley-oop. They catch the ball in the air, try to score a layup. Then a second one, we can bounce it to them. Bounce the alley-oop to them so that they can jump up and get it. Third one, we can throw the ball off the backboard with starting from the 3-point line, running in, throw it off the backboard to our teammate behind us for an alley-oop. Fourth one, we can throw the ball up to ourselves for an alley-oop. So it can bounce and we jump up and try to catch it and score it. Fifth one, we throw the ball off the backboard to ourselves for an alley-oop. Sixth one, I got a sixth one. You can run in, you can bounce the ball to yourself. And as you bounce it, it goes up. As it's going up, then you jump up. This is the one I like for little kids because it's kind of fancy, but also kind of easy. But also something that was in above the rim so many times, and I copied off of it. I used to do that when I would bounce it and then jump up. It's actually a very easy way to dunk an alley-oop. It's just timing and stuff like that. All right, so that was 7 different alley-oops. Can I think of another one? Behind the back throw for an alley-oop. Oh, that could be good. All right, but we're going to practice alley-oops. You just don't practice them just to be fancy. You're going to practice them so that your timing is right, so that your passing is right, so that your rebounds can be caught in the air and you can score those kind of things. And also, so you can alley-oop stuff. All right? So I just thought it's a fun drill. Understand that we're going to be doing that. And more than anything, don't forget that the quote of the day is, Damian Lillard is going to Milwaukee. Wait, no. It's nothing ventured, nothing gained. So he's venturing outside. Dame is venturing outside of Portland. All right. And he is seeing what he can get so he can gain what he wants. And I'm hyped. I would not mind seeing him and Giannis together. Because you can't stop Dame by himself. And you can't stop Giannis by himself. You put two unstoppable forces on the same team. With Chris Middleton, I think. Do they still have Chris Middleton? Dude. I mean, I say that the Suns are going to win it all, but I don't know. This one should be fun. Anyways, I will see y'all later. And make sure you guys keep on working out there, please. And I'll see you tonight if you happen to be in Broomfield. If you're in Aurora, you guys are working out as well. So hopefully that goes well. And that's my time. Reese's Pieces, everybody.